$30,000. That's what I started with. 18 months later, I had $1.2 million. Then I closed my account and walked away. The wire hit my bank on a Wednesday. I was sitting in my cubicle at a public accounting firm in Denver. My boss, a woman named Carol, had just given me a spreadsheet to reconcile. I opened my brokerage app instead. I stared at the number. 7 figures. I didn't tell Carol. I didn't tell anyone. Most people would have kept trading. More leverage. More risk. More money. I did the opposite. I withdrew everything. I paid my taxes. I kept $900,000. I bought a duplex. I kept my accounting job. I never traded options again. Let me show you how a boring accountant turned $30,000 into $1.2 million and then walked away before the market could take it back. My name is Jessica. I'm 33 now. But when this story starts, I was 28. Single. No kids. A staff accountant at a mid-size firm. I made $68,000 a year. I drove a 2016 Honda Civic. I lived in a one-bedroom apartment. My neighbor was a guy named Todd who practiced the trumpet at 10 p.m. I never complained. He was learning. I had $45,000 in savings. $30,000 of that was my trading money. The rest was for emergencies. I had no debt, no student loans, no credit card balance. I was boring. I was safe. I was an accountant. I started trading in 2019. Just stocks at first. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. I made $2,000 in 3 months. I felt like a genius. Then I discovered options, calls and puts, leverage, the potential for 1,000% returns. I was hooked. I am not a normal person. Most accountants see options as gambling. I saw them as a puzzle. I spent every night studying. Technical analysis. Implied volatility. The Greeks. Delta, gamma, theta, vega. I learned how to read order flow. I learned how to spot institutional accumulation. I treated trading like a second job. It paid better than the first. In early 2020, the market crashed. COVID panic. Everything was down 30%. I didn't panic. I bought call options on tech stocks. I bought Amazon at $1,800. I bought Microsoft at $140. I bought Nvidia at $180. I held. The market recovered. Then it exploded. My $30,000 turned into $180,000 by June 2020. I didn't sell. I rolled my profits into more calls. Longer dated. Deeper in the money. I was betting on a tech supercycle. I was right. By December 2020, my account had grown to $620,000. I was 29 years old. I had never made more than $70,000 in a year. I was sitting on more than $500,000. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell Todd, the trumpet player. I just stared at my screen. I should have sold. I didn't. I kept trading through 2021. I added positions in Tesla, in Square, in Zoom. I rode the meme stock wave, but didn't get greedy. I bought GameStop at $40. Sold at $180. I bought AMC at $10. Sold at $50. I wasn't a hero. I wasn't a degenerate. I was a machine. In July 2021, my account hit $1.2 million. I remember the exact moment. 2:17 p.m. A Friday. I was reconciling a client's fixed assets. I glanced at my phone. $1,203,847. My heart stopped. Then I closed the app. I finished the fixed assets. I went home. I didn't tell anyone. That weekend, I made a decision. I was going to stop. Not take a break. Not take profits and reinvest. Stop. Completely. Close the account. Pay the taxes. Walk away. I am not a normal person. Most people would have kept going. $1.2 million could be $2 million. $2 million could be $5 million. The greed would have eaten them alive. I knew myself. I knew that one more trade could be the one that broke me. I had seen it happen to others. The guy on Reddit who turned $50,000 into $48 million and then lost it all. The woman in my trading chat who blew up a $2 million account in 2 weeks. I didn't want to be them. I sold everything in August 2021. Every option, every share. I withdrew the cash. My brokerage account balance went to zero. I felt relief. Not excitement. Not regret. Relief. Taxes took $280,000. I paid them. No arguments. No trying to hide. I hired an accountant. His name was Steve. He specialized in trader taxes. He said, "You're the most rational client I've ever had." I said, "I'm an accountant. I know better." He laughed. I kept $920,000. I put $400,000 into a duplex in Denver. $380,000 purchase price. $80,000 down. The tenants pay $2,200 a month. The mortgage is $1,600. I pocket $600 a month. Plus appreciation. The duplex is now worth $520,000. I put $300,000 into index funds. Vanguard. Low fees. I put $150,000 into a high-yield savings account. I kept $70,000 for living expenses and future investments. I did not buy a sports car. I did not quit my job. I did not move to a penthouse. I kept my Honda Civic. I kept my one-bedroom apartment for another year. Todd still played trumpet. He got better. I stopped noticing. In 2022, I bought a small condo. $290,000. 2 bedrooms. A balcony. No trumpet players. I moved out of the apartment. I kept the duplex. I kept the index funds. I kept my job. I still work as an accountant. Carol is still my boss. She still gives me spreadsheets. I still reconcile fixed assets. I make $82,000 now. A raise. I asked for it. She said yes. I don't trade options anymore. I don't trade stocks. I don't watch CNBC. I don't read Wall Street bets. I check my index funds once a month. I check my duplex once a quarter. I sleep well. I am 33 years old. My net worth is $1.4 million. My condo is paid off. My duplex is cash flow positive. My index funds grow. I have no debt. I have no stress. I have no desire to gamble. I am not a normal person. I made $1.2 million trading options. Then I closed my account. I didn't get rich quick. I got rich slow enough to keep it. Most people think the hardest part of trading is making the money. It's not. The hardest part is knowing when to stop. I stopped. I won. I still see the alerts sometimes. A friend from the trading chat made $3 million on Tesla calls. A month later, he lost $2 million. He's still chasing. He's still losing. He's still not happy. I am happy. I eat dinner at 6 p.m. I walk my neighbor's dog when she's traveling. I visit my parents in Ohio twice a year. I donate $5,000 annually to a local food bank. I don't tell anyone. I don't need credit. The duplex tenants are a couple named Marcus and Elena. They have 2 kids. They pay rent on time. They never complain. They don't know that their landlord is an accountant who used to trade options. They don't need to know. I drive a 2021 Honda Civic now. Newer. Still boring. Still paid off. I park it next to the BMWs and Audis in the office garage. I don't feel jealous. I feel free. I learned something. The market will always be there. The opportunities will always be there. The greed will always be there. But I won't. I have one life. I chose peace over adrenaline. I am not a normal person. I made $1.2 million. Then I walked away. That's not normal. That's smart. And I do it again. Every time.